I guess because conservatives typically want to keep marriage between a man and a woman because they believe marriage is between a man and a woman. That is marriage. That they think we hate gays. That's probably a big part of it. A man and two men, a man and 50, whatever. Anytime you change the definition of marriage, the fundamental definition of marriage, then you're going to cause great harm to the society. Now, that's what I personally believe. If you're a dude and you want to go find another dude and you want to ask that dude to marry you and you want to go get a place and live together for the rest of your life and be together as a couple, have at it. I would never dream of proposing, outlawing anything like that. But that's not marriage. Marriage is between a man and a woman. That's what marriage is. You cannot change the definition of something to fit your own lifestyle. If I all of a sudden say that people who are 50 pounds overweight are now considered skinny, that's the new definition of skinny. Marriage, it used to be between a man and a woman. Now it's between a man and two men or one man or 15 women. I'm changing the definition of marriage to fit me.
Let's say two women get married. What are some of the harms that marriage is going to cause?
No harm
to society.
Zero. No harm. Won't hurt anybody. You read your history, world history, ancient history, medieval history, any kind of history. When the male, female, children model is no longer the building block, then a society crumbles. There's a number of examples. The Roman Empire was one of the reasons the Roman Empire began to crumble, is because there was no male, female, children. It was men were sleeping with men, women were sleeping with women were sleeping with multiple men were sleeping. If we change the definition of marriage from male, female to anything, man, 5 women, women, 5 men, whatever. Well, why would you change it for gay couples and not for polygamists? Why the double standard? So if you're going to change it, why not change it for a man and a horse, a man and a cow?
Because a marriage is between two people.
It's between a man and a woman. That's the definition of a marriage in our society today. Now, if you want to change that, that's going to have devastating consequences to our culture.
Can I show up dressed in women's clothing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Should that be a legal right?
Yeah.
And some will argue, yeah, that is a legal right.
Yeah.
And if you have a problem with that, you're a hateful bigot.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, what about the guy that then wants to show up with his the animal that he has relations with?
At some point, you got to draw the line. If it's between a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, why not a man and 2 women? Why not a man and 3 women? Why not a woman and 4 men? Why not a man and a horse? Why not a man in a building? Why not? Why not a woman and if you're saying no boundaries, because that's what you're doing. Right now there are boundaries around marriage. It's between a man and a woman. Well, I'd like to expand those boundaries. Well, okay. So now it's between a man and another man, or a woman and another woman. Well, and the guy who's got 3 wives comes up and says, well, I'd like to expand the boundaries too. Okay, what do you want? Well, I'd like to be between a man and 3 women. Okay, go ahead. Guy walks up, the rancher says, hey, I got this horse I've been in love with for 15 years. I'd like to expand the boundaries to me and my horse. Where do you stop, Shannon?
I think you would stop it after you included gay people.
Can a man and 3 women have the same type of relationship?
It's not the same because there's multiple partners.
It's a variation of it. He can love each woman individually, commit to each woman individually.
He just can't get married.
And why would you stop at gay couples and not a man with 2 wives?
Because I think it stops with 2 people.
Why?
Because it's a commitment between 2 people.
Yeah, but a man can't commit himself to 2 women?
No.
Really?
No.
There are polygamists in this land. That doesn't just because something's being done. There are people right now who are having sex with a horse in this country. Yes. I did not compare gay marriage to marrying a horse. And I'm telling you, if you change the definition of marriage, society will crumble.